Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to A Late Gamer. I'm your host, A Late Gamer, and today on Vinyl Voyages, we are taking a look at a brand new vinyl that I have just added to my collection. It is the first official pressing on vinyl from one of my favorite mobile games, Reverse 1999. It is the Paradise Reimagined vinyl, and this happens to be the collector's box edition. So this specific vinyl went up for pre-order last year, and I pre-ordered it, I kid you not, end of October, and it got delivered to me about a week ago, the week of let me check my handy dandy calendar here. It was the week of the 9th of February 2026. So it has been a hot minute. According to the website support staff, it had faced several delays. Originally, I think the original ETA was supposed to be either November or December. And every time I went back to go check to see if the ETA had updated, it kept getting pushed back, which, I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised given the state of everything, but, and just with vinyl, I mean, I've heard it takes about 6 months in terms of production. I'm not sure what goes all into that, but it just kind of made sense. I was like, I get it. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I've waited for stuff for a little over a year to get to me, so I'm a very patient person, and half the fun is the wait. Like, once you've got it pre-ordered, the waiting is half the fun of it. And then sometimes you forget about it if it's long enough. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, so this is the Paradise Regained vinyl, and this is the collector's box. I'm super thrilled to have finally gotten this. This thing was super well packaged. I could not believe it. They even had like plastic corners, as you all saw at the beginning of the video, protecting the corners of the box. And yeah, I opened this thing, and unfortunately, it still suffered a little bit of damage, as you all will see as we unbox this thing. Overall, though, I would say my experience with this was really good, minus the damage side of things, which honestly, you cannot account for. USPS was what it came shipped. And this I got a shipping tracking number label, whatchamacallit, about a month ago. I want to say in January. And then after about 2 or 3 weeks, it finally got to me. It took forever to get to me, to be honest. The shipping took a hot minute, but I digress. Yeah, this thing is so cool on the front. The top part of the box is actually perforated. It's very tactile. It feels very premium and bound. This was for version 3.0, if I remember correctly. I'm going to look it up now because I have forgotten. Let's see, was it 3.0? No, I think it was 2.9. 2.8. There we go. Yes, 2.8. So I completely forgot we skipped 2.9 for whatever reason. So yeah, so this specifically was for version 2.8. And for any of you all new here, we are currently on version 3.1 as of the recording of this video. 3.2. The CN version of the game, which is the most up-to-date version of the game, they are on 3.4 respectively. So they are currently 2 versions ahead of us, which is cool because we can actually see what is coming down the pipeline. Upon initially opening this, I did see some more damage on the inside of the cover. So as we go through this, I will kind of point out some of where the damage I noticed. And some people got this before me, and I'll leave a link to the website if you all want to check this out. There are 2 official websites that sell Reverse 1999 merch. There is an r1999.shop website, and they sell the shop in the merch, the physical merch, in tandem with the reverse 1999.store. However, as of the recording of this video, the reverse 1999 official store has temporarily suspended orders to the US because of all the situations with the tariffs that are going on. So just keep that in mind unless you have some other way to get the items off the shop shipped, like My UK Mailbox or any of these other parcel forwarding services. So this particular collector's box cost me about $130. The cool thing was there were no additional tariffs when I ordered this thing. So MSRP was about $130. I'm currently checking my account just to make sure that is the correct info because it has been so long. Yeah, out the door it was $138.60. And everything that came in this box is kind of as follows. So obviously we've got the vinyl. The vinyl itself is polar gray, and this is officially called the Collectable Box Set, or AKA Polar Gray Vinyl Collectible Box Set on the website, which is the official listing. I will leave a link to the listing in the description below, so if y'all want to check it out. As the recording of this video, it is completely out of stock and unavailable, but sometimes stuff does come back in stock. I'm not sure if they're going to make this available at a later date. There was another pressing on just regular black vinyl, and that was the standard edition of the soundtrack. So you just got the vinyl sleeve and the actual vinyl itself. Everything that came in this, obviously you've got the collector's box, which is really neat. It came with some pins, a really neat like special paper vinyl holder, if you will. It's got like a track listing, and it's also came with a plastic like thing for a vinyl plate that you can actually set the vinyl on. Everything that was actually in this vinyl came in 3 layers. So we'll kind of go through everything layer by layer, and we'll just take a look at everything and see what was inside. So starting off, we have got the Paradise Regained. I believe this is a clear folder or clear case. Feel free to correct me in the comments below if this is called something else. But this is the official cover for the album. And then we also got an official sheet music printing of the song My Heart, My Light, which is in the soundtrack. And if you all want, all of the soundtracks are available on all major streaming services as of the recording of this video. I don't know if this is a relatively new thing, but I just discovered it is on Apple Music. And so all you have to do is look up the reverse 1999, and it should pop up. So it is available on Spotify and Apple Music, and I'll leave those links in the comments below so you all can check those out. And there's a ton of other soundtracks than this one. This is just the first one that they've officially pressed on vinyl. So I was really excited to get this. This is a plastic like vinyl mat. Essentially, this goes in between the disc tray of your vinyl record player, and this helps protect the vinyl from the actual metal that spins the vinyl on the player. These can come in felt, they can come in plastic, they can come in, I guess, glass, If you really wanted to, that might be dangerous, but I have two. This is my second one. The first one is in a previous video, which I got a Wicked for Good version. So this is kind of my new obsession, is vinyl slip mats, essentially, and it prevents the vinyl from actually slipping off the record player. Moving right along into the lower section of the collector's edition box, we have the collector's edition pins, and these have got all the characters. We've got Nautica up first, and it's got a really cool way. They did not miss any details. This sticks very firmly to the reverse 1999 aesthetic. It's very chaotic. You're not really sure what you're looking at half the time. I freaking love it. This is like me in a video game, and I am obsessed. And then we've got Ulrich. Oh, and these buttons are also perforated. These things are so cool. So through the plastic, I could feel, I didn't take any of them out, but these buttons are super high quality. I mean, super high quality. I was very impressed. Followed up from Ulrich, we've got Muldir, which I am super excited for this. She was such a great character. Followed up by the lovely Sonetto. And as I was recording this, I completely forgot Sonetto's name. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even remember. And I couldn't even read Sonetto on the back of the card. I was like, who is this? My train of thought totally derailed. So, Sonetto, I'm very sorry, but may the peace be with us. And last but not least, we've got the main character, Vertin. They all look so freaking good on these freaking pins, and I love the layout. And then moving on to these two little gems, these are picture frames, film, framed film of actual places, I can only assume, because these look like actual pictures. I do not know where these were taken, but it's supposed to basically be places from the game, but obviously they're real world photos, which I thought was so freaking cool. So these are really freaking neat. If you all know what these are called in the comments below, feel free to let me know. This is that paper vinyl holder. On the website, they have this actually on the edge of the vinyl. I don't know if this is so you can hold it correctly without getting any fingerprints or anything on it. If anybody knows what this is, feel free to put it, because I do not know, and unfortunately, there's not a list. This actually goes on top of the vinyl. I should know the name for this, but unfortunately, I do not. It's really cool. It actually looks like a piece of ice on one side, and it's really neat. It's got an actual spiral to the middle of it. It's so freaking cool. I don't even know which side to properly put it on, so I just use the flat side, but it's really neat. It's just very hypnotizing. And this has got some weight to it, too. It's about the size of a hockey puck. Typically a record player will come with one of these, and it's significantly smaller. So I'm not sure what the advantage is to having this large disc, but it is neat to watch it as the record spins. Last but not least, we have got the official track listing for the record player, and I have never seen anyone do this. This is such a neat way to do the track listing. It's like art cards in a panorama, also a map. What? So cool. So this is side A of the track listings for the record. And then on the opposite side, it's side B. And it's got all of the tracks for side B on the other side. So working backwards, we've got A Record's Odyssey. We've got Mother of Resurrection. An Audience with the Mother. My Heart and My Light. Or My Heart and Light. And the very first track I didn't even see, but you all get the point. Side B, we've got Blooming from the Snow. An Ominous Presence. The Road Still Calls. The Song of Tomorrow. Memory of the Creator. Sorry, Mercy of the Creator. I can't read. It's fine. But yeah, this thing is so cool. Whoever did the art for all of this, I mean, all the art in Reverse 1999 is so good. I love it so much. And this is the official vinyl/art book. I was so excited to look at the art for this. I was a little bummed because this was one of the things that had the most damage to it, unfortunately. Like, the staples were not in there. The vinyl clearly got bumped around during shipping, and so there's a lot of damage on where the vinyl actually sits in this book. But beyond that, I was like, all right, we're just gonna have to deal with this because it took forever to get here. Regardless of the build quality, I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. Unfortunately, the staples had a different idea when I opened the book. The first row of staples right there, as you can see, decided to pop off as I literally opened it for the first time. I was like, oh God, please do not let the rest of these come undone. It's like trying to be extra gentle with it too, but I digress. So hopefully, because I reached out to the support staff and let them know, I'm hoping that the future iterations, or if they start selling this again, have a bit more better build quality, or maybe they just do a bit more Q&A before they go out. I don't know. I should have looked up and seen what that is, but here is some more. This is and we'll go through the art book in case you all weren't able to get your hands on this, just so you can see. And that was past me, and now this is future me, because recording this video has been a couple day progress. But the good news was the support team over at the Reverse 1999 shop that is shipping to the US got back to me, and they were super kind and understanding. Turns out, apparently, this is a known defect with their manufacturer, and so if you did get this and it was damaged, make sure you reach out to them and just explain the situation. Make sure you send them photos if you can, and just explain that, you know, you would like to know if there's any way they can either compensate you for the damage or if they can ship you a new one. They gave me two options. The first option was I could get a $15 credit towards my purchase, and essentially it would get refunded to my payment method, which happened to be PayPal. So I ended up going that route. Option number two was I could pay $20 because international shipping is expensive, but they were going to send me a brand new copy of the art book. And it basically was going to be an additional $20 to get it. I decided I was just going to keep it as is. And the $15 credit was the best option in my opinion. So I was like, all right, we'll do the $15 credit and just leave it at that. And they were great. So if you do, want a new one, they will give you that option. Just know you will have to cover the shipping and handling costs, just because shipping is hecka expensive right now. And this art book is beautiful. I did not need two of these, so I just decided to keep the one I've got. This thing, the art in Reverse 1999 is amazing. You can actually download a bunch of these as wallpapers, not specifically the ones from the art book, but there are images in the wallpaper section of the Reverse 1999 official website, and you can download them. Bluepock, if you ever watch any of my videos, I do wish there was a way to download all of them at once or in groups. Mainly because I like having them all on shuffle on my devices. So unfortunately, as of the recording of this video, you have to download them individually. That's great for people that do not want all of them at once, but I am one of those people that is like, I need all of them. But I digress. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well, in case you all want to check out the cool wallpapers on their website. So this is the vinyl section of the art book. It's in the very back, and this is the polar gray pressing of the soundtrack for Paradise Regained, and it is beautiful. I was curious to see if there was anything else inside the vinyl sleeve holder thingamajig, and unfortunately there's not. It's just white. However, this is the first like really nice plastic case, if you will, like that I've seen a vinyl come in. The plastic part actually feels super premium. This is also the track listing on the back of the book. So on the very back of the art book, it's kind of like a CD case. It shows both side A and side B for both sides of the vinyl pressing. And but this was a really high quality overall. Like, my experience was great, minus the damage that was shown, which they also did mention, if I didn't say it earlier, this was a known issue with their manufacturer, so hopefully this will be remedied in the future. This vinyl is absolutely gorgeous. It's this light blue, like pure water ice, if you will. Unfortunately, it's not see-through. I thought it was going to be see-through. It reminds me of the Pokemon Crystal Game Boy Color cartridge. That's what it's giving right now. It's giving Suicune. The front and back stickers on the vinyl are awesome. You've got Verton on one side, and you've also got Nautica on the other. This is the front and back of the vinyl slip mat that came with it. This is what it looks like on the record player. I think this absolutely looks amazing. Unfortunately, I don't have I have an Audio-Tech and a Wicked slip mat, and unfortunately the Audio-Tech slip mat is all black, so you would not be able to see all the cool designs with that underneath. So this is what I've got on the record player currently for the time being. I like displaying the various things on the record player when I can, so that they're not constantly in storage, if you will. This is the record actually spinning on the record player. The pressing was so high quality. Let me tell you all are hearing some of the audio tracks in the background for this specific soundtrack, and let me tell you, there was no static on this. The audio quality sounded crystal clear. I actually could have put some of the audio tracks directly recorded from my record player on here because Bluepock is amazing, and they don't actually have their content, strikeable on YouTube or whatever. So if you all do any videos, their content is free to use at the moment. So yeah, but anyway, that is going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I am your host, A Late Gamer. If you are new here, feel free to subscribe. I make content like this as often as I can. Feel free to like, comment. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a dislike. If not, let me know what you are enjoying about Reverse 1999, the game, and let me know if you are planning on getting this, if you can find it in the future. If for some reason it comes back in stock, I will make a post on the page so that you all can find it. As far as I know, both the regular pressing and the collector's edition box are currently sold out. So if I find them anywhere, I will leave links to them in the description below, and I will update the description if any of that changes. But for now, I am your host, A Late Gamer. I'm probably off to go play more Reverse 1999. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace!
What's set in stone will disappear into thin air. The right is wrong and fantasies are going